Alright, peace be to you all. AsSalama'laikum. Juma Mubarak, happy Friday. This is Omar Abdul Malik, physician associate, health educator, and moderately fit middle-aged endurance athlete. So, it is December 31st as the shooting of this video. So we are on New Year's Eve. It is soon to be 2022. So, I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions and reinventing yourself for the new year. I did it almost 12 months ago, which went by very quickly. And personally, some things I accomplished, of which I'm very proud, and other things I didn't accomplish. So I have to go back and reassess why I didn't accomplish my goals for 2021. And I can make excuses. COVID, this person, that person, this system, the man keeping me down, blah, blah, blah. But these are excuses. So you have to look at myself and my shortcomings. So I say that to say to you guys, one of the things I do with my social media platform is try to be a mentor to people, in particular, young adults. My children are young adults now. So they're smarter than me in many ways, but in other ways they still have a lot of maturation to do, especially as they go out into this cold, cruel world. So one of the things, hey, good morning. So along the lines of trying to reinvent yourself, hi there, how are you, for the new year, is you got to look at what happened to you in this past year. Not other stuff. Don't worry about what BLM is doing, what the alt-right is doing, what Republicans, Democrats, all this other stuff, over which you really have no control in the big scheme of things. What can you do about your life? Your what we call in healthcare, modifiable risk factors. So I've spoken to some students who have had catastrophic academic setbacks, meaning they've been dismissed from their academic programs for different reasons. So one was caught cheating, which is, one could say, is inexcusable. One actually flunked out. Somebody else had to leave for health reasons, which, depending on to whom you speak, they may say, well, it's not really a health reason, but they left. Others for financial reasons. Now, when you do that, when it happens, I say it's catastrophic because I've been a PA for more than 20 years now. When I have to reapply for my license renewal, there's a question on there on the online form that says, have you ever been dismissed from a program, from a professional allied health program? It has in parentheses, e.g. nursing, medical, PA. It's getting more invasive now with these questions. So it says, well, if so, you have to explain it. And that can be devastating depending on your explanation. But it follows you for the rest of your career. So what you have to do, so I was talking to a couple of people, I said, you have to reinvent yourself. It may take you a year or two or even 3 before you can reapply to various programs, especially the program that you were previously in, and say, listen, that was then, this is me. This is the new me now. I messed up. I admit it. But I'm back stronger than ever before. And I think that's fair. I think that shows courage. I think that shows the courage that we're lacking in today's social and behavioral dynamic. It's hard being courageous because it means you have to own up to your faults. You can't blame anybody else. So as I was telling one person, I said, okay, you flunked out of this program. You're this PA program. You have to take another year or two, take some other courses, maybe do another master's degree in another program, and say, look, this is me. That was me then. I messed up. I can't make any excuses. Didn't have study skills down. I had some things that were going on with me health-wise, but I've learned to manage those things. I feel really good. Give me another chance. I think I deserve another chance. And then, let the chips fly where they land where they may, as they say. But that's what you have to do. So number one, you got to take responsibility for your shortcomings. Number one, people respect that. Number two, figure out what it is that manifested those responsibilities, those shortcomings. Sometimes we don't feel worthy of our lofty goals, and we engage in self-sabotage, without even knowing it. Yeah, I look at myself as a pre-med student, a mediocre trifling pre-med student 30 years ago when I first entered college, 1988, Stony Brook University. I was horrible, man. I started out strong in the beginning, and then I fizzled out. And one of my friends made that observation. He said, you go hard in the beginning, and then you just kind of fizzle out, man. You just like, you'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, rah, rah, rah. And then you just kind of sputter out. And I got mad at him, but he was absolutely correct. Because I looked at the things that I started doing, and I was all gung-ho in the beginning, and determined, and then I wasn't consistent. This is the problems with many, I guess, like religions, I say my own included, the way they're promulgated. Like maybe you go to that Friday khutbah and the khatib's like really fiery, and he's like, gotta do right, avoid the hellfire, and so, I got startled. You go to church and they got the band and the pastor's giving a really fiery sermon. So you leave your respective religious place fired up, but then you got to deal with the world after church or Juma or synagogue or whatever you're doing. And then that feeling starts to, that high that you were on, it doesn't carry you throughout your week. So New Year's Eve, right? People are going to be celebrating, probably by Zoom. And they're like, yeah, I want to do it. Studies have shown that most people, within 3 months of making their New Year's resolution, if they haven't totally left their New Year's resolution, they have severely slowed down on them. Woof, look at this hill, man. Wow, it's crazy. So, you want to be consistent with whatever it is you're doing that is helping you become that new, improved you. And you might need help. If you're trying to lose weight, you might have to do this noon thing. You might have to get a personal trainer or a registered dietitian. If you're a student, figure out what it is. The student to whom I was speaking was doing the same thing I used to do. Just get a stack of 3x5 cards and basically rewrite the entire chapter on 3x5 cards. Or, get these highlighters, and then you got a whole page of neon yellow and bright orange. So what good is that highlighter? Dr. Andre Pines had talked about this. I guess the pre-med study doc. But anyway, that's it. Try to reinvent yourself. Find out what it is that you need to work on and do it. Keep your goals lofty, but mentally and spiritually achievable to you. And take small steps, but they have to be deliberate steps. You may have to leave people or situations that are toxic to your goals. You know, there's some friends, quote unquote, who aren't friends, with whom I'm not friends with anymore. There's a certain personality type that I don't get along with. So, you know, if I can, I avoid them. Maybe that makes me a beta male or something. I don't know. You know, but I choose my battles. I'm pushing the big 6-0. So I'll be 60 before the end of the 2020s, if the Lord wills for me to still be alive. So I don't have a lot of time to fool around with silly people that want to argue for no reason. So that's it for now, guys. I wish you all the best of success in your positive endeavors. Subscribe if you want. If not, that's cool. There's a lot of good YouTube channels out here that discuss the same thing that I talk about. And then, hey, good morning. They're not running while they're talking. All right, guys, take care, and I wish you all the best of success in your positive endeavors for 2022 and beyond.